What's going on, guys? It's Jake from Ontario Hardwoods Hunters here today. We got a turkey hunting video again here for you. We're about a week away from turkey hunting now, I think just over a week. And I wanted to bring to you guys what I'm going to be bringing with me in my backpack this year for turkey hunting. So I have my hunting bag and my calls and all my accessories that I bring with me. So we'll be going over that in today's video. Stay tuned.
Aside from my soul.
So number one on my list here, guys, is an actual mossy oak camouflage hat. And it's got the face cover, the face shield. This is awesome for if you're mouth calling and you're outside of a blind. Some people don't like using the hunting blinds. Personally, I love it with filming. I like using the blinds. But if you're going to go spot and stock and you need something to cover up your face, this does a very good job. But it sells out so quickly. It's really hard to get them. I've waited 2 years to get this from Canadian Tire. They just sell out so fast. So that's the mossy oak camouflage hat that also comes with the face guard for mouth calls. So there's one. It's also good mosquito mesh too, like to keep the mosquitoes off of you. So number two is called an Alien, basically like a gun rest, I'll call it, and it extends in three different places to make sure your gun is perfectly level from where you're sitting when you're doing the spot and stocks, and it works very well to keep your gun steady, especially when you're shaking when that big tom comes in the field. So I really do it like this. I always have this in my backpack in case the turkeys aren't cooperating with me. So number three on my list will be the camo gloves. I believe these are Realtree gloves, and you can just get these at Canadian Tire, but they really block your hands out from being seen from the turkeys, especially if you get spooked birds or whatever and they just don't like seeing people. And like I said, if you have to get out of your blind and go after them, those are a great pair of gloves to be able to use. So number four on my list is always mosquito mesh. I hate mosquitoes, especially when it warms up. This just goes along your head and also blocks out kind of the white on your face and stuff. It just basically puts a cover over your face, and you're also free from bugs because around this time the bugs get horrible. And this will be number five. Number five is face paint. Face paint is very important, I find, especially if you don't have these hats, you forget them, whatever, the mouth guards. So we got green, brown, black, all the colors you want just to blend into the woods. You just want to look like the woods. So we've got all these. I'm pretty sure you can get these at Canadian Tire too. They have a hunting spot and you can just grab these at your Canadian Tire. And then number six, before we get into calls, these are our accessories. It's this kit. You can also get this at Canadian Tire. This is Hunt Shield. It comes with two small knives for basically cleaning the bird when you shoot them, deer, whatever. It's always handy to have knives on you, especially when you're putting your blind up and you need to cut down some bushes, some trees. It also comes with this saw. It's like a bone cutting saw, but it'll also cut trees very well. And it's like a pull saw. And it comes with a sheath. It comes with a clip and adapter, and for the price, you can't beat it, man. Like, these come on sale for like $30 from like close to, I think they're close to 60, if not more. So very, very good to have. I've used them for a lot of deer and a lot of turkeys. And now we're gonna get into calls here. From accessories, now we're moved on here to calls. So we'll go for number one is, I think this is the Power Crystal Primos call. This is my go-to favorite. Like, it's perfect for when it's a windy day. It's kind of like a box call, if you could think of it like that. It's loud, it's raspy, it's soft at the same time. It gets the turkey's attention and they just think it's a hen just really wanting their attention. So I absolutely love this call because you can do more than one. You can go really soft with it and you can go really loud, and it also clucks very well, which other calls are either soft or they're loud. So it's hard to get that in between, but I really do like this call. You have to get the right sandpaper for it though to be able to make it work properly. So anyways, I'll give you guys a demonstration. This call is great. This will be number 1 on my list this year to bring with me. And we have clips from last year we'll post up above of the turkeys actually gobbling coming into this call. It works great. So here's the clip now. So now we'll do the demonstration on this call. I know you guys just heard it in the video, but we'll do the demonstration. So just a little yelp. You can go soft to loud, so I'll go soft to loud now. So if you just want it soft in the morning, and the birds are just waking up, or you can go really loud and get raspy with it, like. Then you can do the soft purr. Then you can do the clucks. I love this call. It's right in the middle, so it's a great call. And I only used just a little old piece of sandpaper from the garage, whatever, just to roughen it up. And you always want to pull it against the groove. So I go this way, and I pull the stick down on it this way. And it sounds awesome. Like, it really is a great call. So anyways, number 2 on our list, I gotta remember the name of this call. I'll have to check on the back. It's called a Delta Turkey Calls. I'm not sure where you can get this. I've had this in my call bag for years, but this is more of a occasion where the it's very, very calm out. There's no wind, and I can just use this early in the morning also because it's very soft. It's not loud. It's soft, and that's what sometimes just the soft, consistent calling is what brings the turkeys in. You don't want to go all crazy with it. You just want to sound like a normal hen just doing its thing, right? So anyways, this is how soft it is. It's not very loud. This is just at a low, I'm barely touching it. And you cluck with it, everything. I love this call too, but it's mostly used for me on very, very flat days where it's not windy. But you can kind of get loud with this call, just not very loud. It's mostly used for those flat days, but Delta call, and I still really like that call. So that'll be number 2 on our list. So number 3 is called the Turkey Thug Jake Gobbler, and this is made by Moss Yoke. When should I use this call? Well, in the morning times when you're, let's just say you're trying to get your buddy on a Jake, or you have a group of birds that have been beat up by bigger toms, or you have a tom that's skittish of other toms because he's been in a big fight before, but he's not afraid of these Jakes. So this is why I use this Jake call, and it also gets the toms really upset that there's a Jake with their hen. So this is what it sounds like. So usually I take it and I pinch the black part on it. Keep your hand away from the opening because this is where the sound comes out. And you just want to start up top and work your way down, just like a gobble would. Like when they gobble, they're working their head up and they're going all the way down when they gobble. And you just want to basically make that same sound, but you want to shake it. So all I'm going to do is this. And that's one gobble. And then, he'll gobble back, he'll get fired up, whatever. He's, coming in to beat this guy up. And this is just the Jake gobble, so. It sounds pretty good. I mean, it does work very well for those toms and Jakes that are skittish. And then this is the other one I have. This is the Tom Gobbler. And I think this is called the Thunder Shaker Gobbler, it says. And I think this is made by Flexstone. Anyways, I love this call for those toms that are really, really pissed off. It works awesome. It's very loud, very aggressive, and very mean sounding. So the toms get really upset when they hear this, especially if you're doing a little hen call like this before. Like you just, you take your call and you're going like a soft yelp. And then they just hear this over. It really gets them fired up and they really, really get pissed off. So anyways, there's another one for you guys, and my last thing on my list is mouth calls. I always have mouth calls with me because you never know what kind of spot and stock you're doing. I've got tons of them. You never know what kind of spot and stalk you're doing. You know, you could get on birds that are skittish to your call. They know the sound of your call because you've hunted them before. You want something a little different, use a mouth call. You know, go after them. Don't spook them. Just get close enough where you can hunt them. They can hear you. And when I mean going after them, I don't mean push them right out of the area you're hunting. Just kind of get closer to them to, you know, get that distance smaller so you can, you know, you have a better chance at him hearing and him coming to you other than being halfway across the field somewhere else. And he doesn't want to leave his hens. He's hung up. And then, so anyways, yes, I have these mouth calls, and they're really easy to use. All you have to do, this is, I think this is Quaker Boy. Let me just check. Yeah, these ones are Quaker Boy. The other ones are Primos. Get them at any Canadian Tire for dirt cheap. You just got to put these in your mouth. The most important thing with these is getting them soaking wet. They have to be wet or you'll break them. That's what makes that realistic sound, is the reeds in the center getting soaking wet. And you can get them cut so they're raspier. I have some here that are more raspy, but this is just a classic one. So just give me a second to get this wet and then I'll do a quick call with it. So this one's the mouth call, like I said, I'm going to use. I got it all wet now so the reeds are not going to break or anything. So I'll do a little demonstration. I'm still learning to gobble on it. It's very hard, but I'll try and do a little gobble at the end too. So that's a wrap for all the stuff I'm using this year for my backpack. I forgot to include a couple of things such as your wallet with all your, well, mostly it's important to bring your hunting license, your PAL, everything that you need to show a game warden if you get stopped. Turkey tag's a big thing. You know, make sure you're perfectly legal and stay safe out there. Make sure to follow all the rules, and most of all, just have fun out there. Be safe, and you know, just welcome new hunters. Welcome, you know, little guys. You know, young hunters that are trying to get out and just do the same thing everyone else is, just trying to hunt and make those memories. So, anyways, this is a wrap for this video, and stay tuned because we're going to be doing a lot of turkey hunting and a lot of filming this year. And hopefully you guys stay safe out there and stay perfectly legal, and please be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next videos.